Welcome back. It's great to have you here on WKYT. A new AARP survey finds that an alarming number of people right here in Kentucky have failed to take the basic precautions against identity fraud.
A very important topic. Christine Jackson is here to tell us how to keep our personal information safe. Thank you very much for coming in.
Oh, I'm glad to be here, and I think this time of the year with the holidays is really important for us to protect our information.
Because, you know, this is an era that every day we're reporting on data breaches or identity theft to people who are in some way victims of fraud in this way. This is really a problem.
Yes, and you know, because it's become so commonplace and frequently we're hearing it on the news about these data breaches, we can feel overwhelmed and powerless. So, but the truth is there are simple steps, but they're important steps that you need to take in order to protect yourself and your loved ones.
What are some of those simple steps? What do we need to, we'll be around the table at Thanksgiving talking about this. What should we be talking about?
Okay, well, you know, you mentioned the survey. So AARP just recently did this survey, and what they found for Kentuckians is that nearly half of people in Kentucky are not using different passwords for their accounts. So you need to rethink your passwords and make sure that you are not using the same password for several online accounts, because you put all those accounts at risk. And another thing would be credit reporting, and this is one that it was news to me, is that 42% of us have reported that we've had fraudulent credit or debit accounts, you know, where there's been problems, but not even 14% of us are doing what's called a security freeze. And this is actually Congress passed this legislation, just is in effect this September. It doesn't cost the consumer anything to be able to go and freeze these accounts. That way nobody can have access to your credit files, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, it would be, yes.
In other words, the credit reporting, those can be frozen.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then
is that difficult for people to do?
No, personally I don't know exactly how, but it has passed, so I'm guessing that, you know, you can go online and find that out. The other thing is, unfortunately, in this survey, 73% of adults, they don't have digital identity IQ. They did not pass that test. So we need to be vigilant about how we protect ourselves. We can do that. We just have to take the action to do that.
That's some important homework for all of us.
Yes. And let me tell you, one good thing that you can do that's really easy is AARP Kentucky Fraud Watch Network. That is something you can just go to. You can access us through Twitter, any social media, Facebook, AARP.org. It's free, and it tells you exactly what you can do to protect yourself, and it is a live scam alert. So you will get alerts. I get it all the time. I get it both on my email and on my texting when there's something that's going on in our area
that could really make a difference.
Important reminders.
You. Really good information.
We appreciate it.
I'm glad to help.
Before we go, let's